Hello. So, data, it's really important to us. How do you protect it? Where do you put those things you don't want other people to see? I'm talking, of course, about tax forms, wills, anything like that where you just don't want them laying around where someone can see it. So, how do you protect it? Sure, it's on your computer behind a password, but how safe is that? Someone comes in, takes your computer, pops a hard drive out, it's done. Will any of that happen? Probably not. But is it a good idea to put your tax documents on something secure? Sure. And then you come to the problem where how do you share that among computers? So a USB drive, great way to share your data, but not so secure. I have been looking for a long time to figure out a way to share data using a LUKS encrypted partition between Linux and Android. Today, thanks to EDSNG, we've got a way. It's very beta-y, but bear with me and you'll see what we mean. We're going to start by creating the partition, creating the data. We're going to do all that on the Linux. In a moment, we should see the pop-up. Yeah, there it is. I had to think about it. There it is. All right, so we now have a 117 gig removable drive. Let's see where it is. So we're going to open KDE Partition Manager, which is going to ask us to authenticate. And we're going to see that our USB drive is dev/sda1, not ./. Now, I've already compiled all the commands here very helpfully, so we're going to just copy and paste them here. So, dev sda1 does not exist or access denied, which means we have to use sudo. Super user do, we're going to be prompted to authenticate. And we're going to do yes, it's an exFAT super block, it's a DOS device, so it's going to ask us, do we want to erase it? And yes, we do. So we're going to type yes in all capital letters. We're going to have to enter a passphrase. And now it's going to work. And it's done. So our next command, we're going to open it. And we are going to want to sudo authenticate. We're going to mount it. And it is mounted. Now we are going to want to make our file system. And again, we are going to want to sudo. And we need to get rid of that command because we copied it wrong. And we are going to do that. Now we're going to unmount it. Sudo. It's not mounted. Great. Don't understand, but continuing on, we are going to sudo. Now we're done. Now, if we remove the drive, it's going to be removed. We'll hold on to it for a second. We'll put it back in. And it should pop up. Mount and open. And it's thinking about it. And we have a drive. So now let's take something from the trash. Let's restore this. And this is our private data that we want to protect. Now, obviously, this is very private data, secret cat data. That's Sam the cat. He's a good boy. He likes his toy mouse and he likes his belly rub. So we're going to copy it over here. We're going to actually move it over here. Then we're going to unmount the drive. and I'll see you on the other side. All right, so we've inserted our memory stick into the phone, and we always have Solid Explorer pop up because it's a thing that I use, but we're going to open up EDSNG. We are going to double click on USB partition storage disk 1. You can set it to always open. I'm not going to do that. You have to add the existing container, which will be LUKS 2. Then we're going to double click it, enter in our password, and it's going to open 100%. Now this is where it's a little beta-y because it doesn't actually pop open the file manager, and I find that to be a little disconcerting, but it is open. It is 100% complete. We can think about it, but it's done. So we're gonna try double clicking the disk again. We're gonna futz around here, see what's going on. And try doing it again. Try adding the existing container. Oh, it's open. There's our private data, which we've copied over. We can double click it. We can use the external viewer, which will pipe it outside the file system, but that's unavoidable. And there is our secret cat data. Sam the cat. He likes a good boy, likes his mouse, and belly rubs. So as you saw, through the magic of editing, we're done now. As you saw on the Android side, EDSNG is the beta-ist of beta-y software, but it does work somehow. Now they tell me ext4 support will be coming soon, which will maybe make it a little less wonky because we had to do some stuff to create encrypted exFAT partition. So maybe in the end, it'll get better once they release that ext4 support. But for now, it does work. Even if I'm not sure how I got it to work, it does work.